Thank you for ordering the Line Phono turntable stand. Here's what you'll need for assembly. A second person for additional help. A knife or blade to open the box. You may want to work on a carpeted surface. This is optional. Find a flat, clean surface to work on. Using the knife, carefully cut the tape around the box. Open up the box to locate the hardware kit. Also locate the small utility hook. Lay out all of the pieces on a flat surface. Before proceeding further, please check each piece to ensure that there was no damage that occurred during shipping. If you do find a damaged piece, please email us immediately at lp@linephono.com. Open the hardware kit to find 4 feet, 12 support screws, and a hex key for assembly. You will also find a smaller support screw and bolt for the utility hook. Put the utility hook, small support screw, and bolt to one side for later. Please note that the station is assembled upside down. We will flip it over at a later stage. For the first assembly step, you'll need the extra person. Locate the 3 long pieces that are circled. Assume the pictured position, making sure that the engraved Line Phono marking is facing outward. Line up the interlocking brackets and assemble as shown. Now grab 2 support screws. Secure the interlocking panels by screwing them together via the holes as shown. Insert the screw into the hole and using the hex key provided, tighten as much as you can. Repeat on the other side. Please ensure that you follow this sequence of instructions carefully. Now locate the 3 support beams circled. Notice how each beam has a letter engraved on it. Organize them the way you see on the screen. Start with the beam marked C. With the C facing upward, insert the beam as shown and gently push down into place. Tap downward to secure if necessary. Repeat with the beam marked B, ensuring that the B is facing upward. Repeat with the beam marked A. Check again to make sure that all the letters are facing upward. Now locate the 4 shelves circled. Notice that each shelf has a letter engraved on it. Grab the shelf marked D. With the D facing downward, towards the floor, bend down and insert the shelf as shown. Notice that there are several interlocking parts at play here. Moving upward, install shelf C next. Remember to have the letter C facing downward. Continue with shelf B, with the letter B facing downward. And lastly, shelf A, with the A facing downward. We will now secure the shelves using the remaining 10 support screws. Let's take them 2 at a time. Take 2 support screws and secure them in the holes shown on shelf A. Moving downwards, take 2 support screws and secure them in the holes shown on shelves B and C. Moving downwards, take 2 support screws and secure them in the holes shown on shelf D. Moving to the other side of the station, take 2 support screws and secure them in the holes shown on shelf A. take 2 support screws and secure them in the holes shown on shelves B and C. You have now installed a total of 12 screws. Note that you may have spare screws left over. Now grab the 4 feet and screw them in as shown. Don't worry about the leveling at this point, we'll do that at the end. Before we flip the station, ensure that there are no loose parts and that all the shelves are secure. Grab your help for this step. Be warned, the station is pretty heavy. Assume the position shown. While one of you tilts, the other should grab the curved area as shown in the video. Once the flip is completed, ensure that there are no loose parts and that all the shelves are secure, just in case anything shifted during the flip. Now that we have the station upright, please make these 4 checks before proceeding. The line phono medallion and grooves should be visible as shown. If one of these checks fails, go back a few steps and correct the problem. If everything looks good, it's time to move the stand to its designated location. If you want to use the utility hook, install as shown and secure with a smaller support screw and bolt. Assess which feet need to be adjusted by rocking the station back and forth. Spin each foot clockwise until firmly planted on the floor. Make sure to do this procedure on each foot so that it is no longer possible to rock the stand. Now you're good to go. Time to start loading up your station with gear and records. As you add more weight to the station, you will notice that it will feel sturdier. Lastly, once you have all your gear on the stand, do another round of feet leveling. Now you're done. Make sure to follow us at LinePhono, and when you're done setting up, post a picture with the hashtag LinePhono. We'd love to see your setup. Complete your collection by adding the LinePhono speaker stands, speaker anglers, and record frames. Find out more at linephono.com. Thank you for your support.